What is up, everybody? Toby Voice TV here today. So we have an Xbox fanboy who is pissed off at some Sony guys apparently, and he brandishes a weapon in the video. And people are talking about this clip, which is 50 seconds, 48 seconds long. Now this is a short clip of the actual video. I have seen the full video, and I kinda have to agree with this guy. Somewhat, to a certain extent, I agree with what this guy did. So let me give you a little backstory of what's going on from what I've seen in the actual video. So apparently, this guy had a beef with another YouTuber. This guy was a YouTuber for in the past. I used to watch him his old videos before he stopped doing videos on YouTube. But he used to be a YouTuber a few years, maybe definitely over a few years ago. We used to make videos as well, and he had beef with another YouTuber. The other YouTuber had a big following, and some of the people that was following other big YouTuber threatened this guy. They even showed up to his house at one point. So he said because of that event, he purchased a gun, and that's why he has a gun to protect himself. So I don't have a problem with that. It's like if you live in an open carry or concealed carry state, you have every right to have a gun. But I mean, I agree with that point. You should have a gun, but it gets kind of weird. He talks about Sony fanboys and clips. Let me just play the clip so we can get to it, but I'm gonna talk about it afterwards. So
you say, nigga, because certain motherfuckers will listen and believe that bullshit you saying and try to do something on your motherfucking behalf. See, I'm gonna show you something, Z. I want to show you something.
he pulls the gun
See
out.
this right here, nigga? I got carried that motherfucker now. All because of what you did, nigga. All what you did. I had little motherfuckers stalking me, particular two of them, that want to do something to me on your motherfucking behalf. I had some motherfucker say that I don't like ponies. I kill ponies for a living. Some little nerdy ass, you say?
So I do kind of agree with he says. He's got people stalking him, and people show up to his house. Like, yeah, you kind of need to have something on you at that point because it's like if somebody shows up to your house, they want to do harm to you. You have a right to defend yourself at that point. So, but the whole Sony ponies thing, like it's like Sony fanboys and stuff like that. It's kind of cringy. Let's not take video games too far at this point. That I don't know. I don't like the whole vibe of him just saying the N word every like a few seconds. Sounds like he's like an old gangster from like San Andreas video game or something like that. I don't get that point. Like it comes off a little bit cringy because it's the old man like trying to like he's like a gangster or something. I don't know. It just sounds kind of cringy. But yeah, I do believe you have every right to defend yourself from harm, defend yourself, your property, your family, and all that stuff. So I agree with that point, but it is kind of cringy. Like it's about video games at this point. Like it's kind of ridiculous. So let's read the comments. Oh crap, he's back. Uh, yeah, because I guess he's back from doing videos now. Rappers equals this is realer than rap. Xbox equals this is realer than Game Pass. You don't get no realer than this. It's not that serious. Uh, Let me see. I'm trying to read like some of the relevant comments. He was claiming to be stalked. I said getting a gun was the best thing he could do in that scenario, but he doesn't need to be waving around on camera. Yeah, I don't agree with that point. Yeah, just say, you can just say I had to buy a gun now because of this guy. Some of his fan base was stalking me when he came to my house. I don't get the point of waving around in the video. That's kind of cringy. That's kind of like overdoing it. That's too much at that point. It implies malicious intent, which will make it more difficult to claim self-defense or cancel doctrine. Yeah, if you're just waving a gun around like that, like it's gonna be hard to prove yourself innocent, and if you go to court for something like for like if you catch a case, it'll be hard to defend yourself or claim self-defense. Yeah. And he said this is a 50-year-old man. Bruh, I don't even know what the F he is talking about, but I missed a big issue apparently. Shocked face, okay. It's always Xbox clowns pulling guns out. So apparently there was another situation where the Xbox guy pulled the gun out as well too on camera. I don't understand putting guns on camera. I don't get that. I mean, YouTube is full of people who gun videos as well, so I mean, it is a thing. I don't understand why the whole pulling guns out over video games though. That don't really make sense. I don't get that point of view, but If people are just shocked he put the gun down, like there's a lot of gun videos on YouTube, so I don't see what the big deal is. But over video games, it is kind of a cringy thing right there, though. That's because PlayStation boys are too poor to afford anything but a Derringer. A Derringer. I think I'll probably butcher how you pronounce that, but okay. Let's continue. These dudes are like 50-year-old threatening to kill people over video games. I don't know. I don't think it's just about video games at this point. Like you said, somebody was stalking them. I don't think it's just about video games at that point. Somebody actually comes to your house. That's like with the whole Boogie situation. Like with the, I guess like the troll came to Boogie's house and Boogie pulled the gun out of him and shot at the air. It's kind of similar to that situation. If somebody comes to your house, like they messing with you, it's like, what are you gonna do? It's like let them. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, what the F is this? This can't be about effing consoles, right? If it is, this dude got to be checked up on. Dude seems clinically insane. Yeah, okay. If this was just about like some video game stuff, like if somebody said like some Sony guys said, "Hey, Xbox sucks," and this dude got pissed off and just start waving the gun around, then yeah, I agree. This guy's clinically insane at that point. But if you get people coming to his house, then like threatening him and stuff like that, now it's like I guess he has every right to have a pistol at that point. Every right to have a protection at that point. So. I don't get it why he says the N word so easily. I thought we got rid of it, not cool. Then he pulls a gun out. Second, no, no. And then he mentions someone said he kills ponies yet, no uproar. Yeah, the whole kill pony. Like, what was that about? I don't get that. I don't know. He's somewhere up there. I don't get cancel coach at all, but he says a shade too light to be thrown around the N word. They say it's a little bit too light to be throwing the N word around. Okay. Grown as adults saying ponies. Yeah, that is kind of cringy when you think about a grown man saying ponies like that. It calls somebody else a pony. That's just, I don't know, it's kind of cringy. I would also cancel for being a Boston's fan. I can't believe what I just watched. The typical Xbox fanboy has always been different on so many levels. Bruh. Come check this Xbox. Check this Xbox out. Xbox out. This is some real Telenova S. Okay. The S just got real. Only the Xbox. Remember kids being toxic never pays off. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Okay. LOL sees the Xbox gangster. An Xbox gangster. That's pretty funny. If you don't sit your old ass down somewhere. A lot of y'all are just too sad and ignorant. Hey, y'all didn't even know what's going on, just making assumptions. Yeah, because you watched the actual full video. I mean, this is kind of overblown because you watched the actual full video. It's not as bad as this clip is making out to seem. Like, the guy seems actually pretty sane in a full video, but it's just like a 50-second clip which got trending on social media, so it's not as bad as it looks. Yo, I thought this was some old ass. Hell no. This MFR came back to do this. Y'all are some losers, man. Wow. See the quote tweets. How trivial some delusions may seem, but this is surely an instance of mental instability. That may be legal to bear arms. It is never justified to use as intimidation, for it is whimpering cowards who dare present force without expectation, retaliation, in kind. Pathetic. Okay. Oh, so this is what I missed today. Things like this just reminds me how effing weird the internet is. People still pulling out guns for video games even in 2021. This S is crazy. First, Xbox community racism problem gets exposed, and now it's kind of showing guns and videos to look badass. If you can't handle social media, then log off. The internet is not the place for you. Yeah, you make yourself look crazy when you start pulling a gun out on like a camera. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I don't agree with that. You're gonna do this a lot better on pulling a gun out, but I got the point he was trying to make. But this looks crazy like this. Yeah, I know the crazy thing is when anti-video game advocates come out and say video games lead to violent behavior, they bring this up as evidence. Shaking my head. That might happen. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see somebody who say video games leads to violence come out and say, "Hey, we got a clip right here. This old man pulling out a gun because of video game for some video game situation." Yeah, that might happen. This us is getting way too far over effing video game. Let's see. God, can someone throw this man in the mental hospital? These MFers are the biggest cornballs ever. Knowing damn well when S hits the fan, they're gonna panic before whipping that thing out. Let's see. This is all over video games. Effing video games. Pathetic isn't even enough to describe how effing sad this is. I can't look at these dudes and call them men. This is all over video games. Video games, yeah. It's never that serious. This is beyond crazy. Shaking my head. I know people might have their perception of me, but I would never, definitely not over video games. Who decides to be a nerd and want to shoot people? I'm asleep. Bro, what the F? And yeah, I need to pull back on this console war BS because when it gets to this point that a ninja gotta carry that thing over for getting stalked over some console S, it's time to shut all this S down. Is this what we are doing now? Pulling guns on each other over console wars, shaking my head. Why does this dude always pulling our guns on camera? The next video is gonna be a banger. Beautiful gun, but why would you pull that out on camera? I don't know why he's doing that. It just makes you look crazy how you put the gun on like that. Why I don't see this is why I go outside and enjoy life because the diehard gamer repping is too much, bruh. The Xbox gang. A gang of what would that even be? A bunch of gangsters, like old gangsters with Xbox memorabilia. That'd be a crazy gang right there. That's crazy. I'm dying now, but this for real, this S is getting ridiculous. Yeah. Xbox ain't playing games out here. Not like Xbox has no games. So anyway, literally ain't playing games. Okay. I mean, keeping it real goes wrong. Ridiculous us over a toy. Yeah. This is the third Xbox gamer with the community. We know that brandishes a gun on air. The third we have yet to see within the community. Yeah. Apparently this is the third guy. I know one other. I know the other guy. I don't know who the third guy could possibly be. Over video games. Mental midget. I think this is the third time Xbox gamer pulled out a gun randomly. It's looking bad now at this point. It is looking kind of bad. Okay, I think I do know the third president. We had this guy, the other guy, the Iraq guy, and it was like another. I guess this Black Lebowski guy. I don't know who that guy is, but three people who was on the Xbox side of the camp. Yeah, it looks kind of bad. But it does look kind of bad. It's like three people. Uh, Console Wars about to have a whole different meaning. Wow. I don't know. It's kind of messed up. That's kind of funny at the same time. Bruh, this man has a mental issue. Yeah, this is some crazy stuff right here. Dudes pulling guns out of the console wars. Holy S. Hey, dude, get some help, real S. Second Xbox guy seen flashing a gun on camera. What's going on with these Xbox? Bro, seriously, now we got dudes trying to kill another over pieces of plastic. Shame, man. Games are entertainment, not a lifestyle. I watched the whole video. Dude said a fanboy put up to his crib. I gotta pull out my inner Kevin Samuels and ask for a police report. Still, there's a difference between I have this gun for my protection and I'll shoot you if you make fun of me like a Nintendo. Yeah, there's a big difference. I agree with the last half of this. If he says he pulled the gun out for his protection, but still, you gotta. Okay, if he says he pulled the gun out for his protection, he has a gun for his protection, that's a whole different thing. But saying you'll shoot somebody to make fun of you for like whatever system, that's you need to be locked up in that same asylum at that point, yeah. But he's still wrong for brandishing and just waving around on camera like that. Yeah, like I wouldn't do like that's just doing it too much at that point. Okay. Oh hell no. Console Wars Reloaded. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. This is a crazy situation right here. Like I said, there is a full video of this whole thing so you get the full context. Because with this 50-second clip, it makes this look like a crazy person right here. But he looks to the whole video. He sounds like a sane person. He explains why he has this gun now because of the whole situation. So I don't know. You take it for what you want to take it as. Just bringing this out to you, but yeah. The console wars are getting serious at this point. It's kind of crazy. Video games shouldn't get that far. We're just playing video games, talking about video games. It should never get that far to the point where people are stalking you or you gotta have a gun to just protect you for some video game stuff. Like this is getting pretty crazy at this point. So I don't know what else to say about this. I want to hear your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like the video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.